Welcome to the Vault XL. Thank you for joining me. I had guests coming on, but slow motion right now. So I'm going to just lead off on my own because I can. Amen. 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 1 second. One moment, you guys. Ladies, let's chop it up this early morning. Have you ever had to babysit a grown woman that likes to imbibe too much? She doesn't know her limit. She drinks excessively, possibly straight liquor. She doesn't use a chaser. Now, we know that's undignified. A lady should always use a chaser with her drink. Soda pop, lemonade, punch, something, mixed drink. But there are times when I've had a little straight liquor, but I know not to fill up the glass. So have any of you ladies had to babysit your so-called associates while out? Play nursemaid. It's the weekend. I figured this was a good topic for the night, early morning. You had to play nursemaid. Kind of blew your high. And what's worse than going out trying to have fun at a function, party, bar, when you're having to babysit someone? God forbid they get so inebriated. Got to carry them out. What's the old saying? Better to be carried by 2 than 6. Indeed. So true. But it can become a headache when your friend or associates drink to the maximum and they become belligerent, get too loud, ignorant, acting, God forbid, get in an altercation with someone, verbal or physical. Now you're there. Naturally, you don't want to have anything bad happen to your friend or associate, acquaintance, especially if you came together or met up at the bar. So what do? Do you get batty for your friend? Go down in flames? God forbid somebody has a weapon. That's how serious it can get. Aiding a drunk. Then there's the other side. You don't know this chick. You're at a function. And perhaps they appeared one way, solemn, quiet. And then the next time you turn around, it's an entirely different person. It's an entirely different person. And you're like, who the hell is this? Who the hell is this that just walked in the room? Damn, you've been in here all night, quiet, ain't said 2 words. Boom, boom, boom. Few drinks in you. Now you're crunk and talking crazy or touchy-feely. You know, some people drink, they like to touch. You've seen those type of people, men and women. They get a little, too friendly. Want to touch your arm and rub your arm. And God forbid, maybe even try to touch you in private areas or kiss on you. You'd be like, damn, this is what happens when you drink? My goodness. But it can become detrimental either way, because in the end, we know that a lady should want to preserve her image. And many people do tend to get a little loud when they drink. The voice carries, and it's all in good fun. But when you decide that it's become your mantra to get pissy drunk when you go out, then that might be a problem for people that like you and hang around you. Because in the end, you don't want your friends and associates, ladies, to become babysitters, nursemaids while out. They don't want to have to find a way for you to get home. If you couldn't drive, that means they'd have to take you home. God forbid you get too pissy drunk and the night's early, then somebody would have to pick up the slack and take you out and put you in a car, take you home. Now somebody's night is ruined because they're now playing nursemaid to you. That's not fair to somebody. Passing out drunk in someone's car. God forbid, throwing up in their car. Oh, that's a no-no. We're going to have a problem if you throw up in Queen's car. I'm just saying. If queen ain't throwing up in her own car, then thou shalt not regurgitate in the queen's car. You see where I'm going. We can break a friendship down real quick. You throw up in my car. Because guess what? I'm the one that's got to clean it up. So one would ask, why do women imbibe so much to where it's a habit when they go out? Now, maybe they don't drink at home. Some people say they don't drink at home. They drink only when they go out. So let's say this is just a drinker that drinks out only. You drink to where you can't stand up. You're wobbly, slurring your words. You're talking crazy. You're repeating yourself, sugar. And then you start doing things you ain't got no business, such as talking crazy, acting crazy, being provocative, flirtatious. God forbid you might want to pull all your damn clothes off. That would be quite embarrassing, especially if you're in the company of somebody else that came along for the ride. But it's the babysitting that would be a problem for the queen. I don't want to babysit anybody, whether I met with you, drove with you, I drove, you drove. I don't want to babysit anybody when I'm out because I go out to have a good time and I want to stand account for just queen. And where I'm going to have a problem is if I have to babysit you, hold you up all night, intervene in crazy conversations and verbiage. I don't want to have to do that. You talk for yourself, you speak for yourself. Naturally, I don't want any harm to come to you. But the thing is, some people can't control their liquor. Men as well. But it's bad when you see a woman that's belligerent, drunk, or just drunk. She doesn't have control of the situation. And this is how terrible things happen to women. You're drunk, you may walk out the door with the wrong company. Somebody might say, hey, I want to step outside and talk to you for a second. Next thing you know, they're leading you to their car. See, anything can jump off when you're drinking. But how many of you ladies have had to play nursemaid to your friends while out? Words were spoken. Somebody said something out of the way to her. She said something out of the way. You're like, oh, shit, here we go. It's about to get crunk. And don't let it be something personal going on in the room, such as a fella. She sees something going on or something said to her out of the way about a man. Damn. And everybody involved is inebriated. Things can become dicey. And we've learned that some people get jiggy. They want to pass a damn lick, want to fight. I've seen it all with people that drink, even with the ladies. They get a little crunk, honey, want to touch, want to feel, want to kiss on you, want to fight, and then fall down. Face down. How about that? Interesting. That's my commentary for this evening. Just a little light chit chat for the early morning, Saturday morning. You are now listening to the Vault to Exhale. I've learned this in life that a lot of people can't drink. I can honestly say that. Some people are just drunks, literally. They can drink all day, all night. They don't need food. They don't need nourishment to their body. They barely need sleep. And I don't see how anybody can function. Because I can tell you right now, if I was to start drinking now, let's just say, because I'm a night drinker, there's a point where I'm cutting it off. There ain't going to be too many cups either. I don't think about alcohol when I wake up. But you have some people who will drink even when they get up. And you're like, damn, didn't you just go to bed drinking? You drank before you went to sleep. And that's the whole point. Everybody's tolerance level is different. Some people can drink with no food on their stomach. I start out with no food on my stomach, and I know that's not a good idea, but I can't have a full belly and drink. It will just sit in my throat if I was to drink. But the point is, I know when to say, I've had enough. So just like when I made that live the other day that I posted to YouTube, where I was at the cafe, I knew my limit. And I was a slow drinker that evening just because I have to drive. And so that's what I tell myself all the time when going out. I have to drive. There's no designated driver. It's been recently, but just saying overall, it's just me. So I have to stand account for myself. And that's another thing too. God forbid if you were riding with someone else and they're crunk drunk. Now you're fearing for your safety going home in the car with this person thinking, this son of a something can't drive. So I don't recommend ever getting in a car with a person that gets pissy drunk. Hell no. I'll take you home. No, thank you. Especially if they have a lead foot, heavy ass foot. You understand? And I live in East Tennessee. We have curbs here. So it doesn't take much to overcorrect living here in the high 10. You're going around circles. That's what it's like living here. You're around hills and turns. This is not the place for drunk drivers because you will overcorrect. You're driving too fast and you're going around a curb. You're going around the bend. Even if there's a wall there on the interstate, doesn't matter. You go too fast, you're going to overcorrect. This is common sense. 9 times out of 10, you're going to crash in the wall, flip, hydroplane. And those are the things that people don't think about when they are drinking, driving. So how many of you ladies have had to nursemaid? I'm curious. I am so curious. I've got some guests that are going to come up. I'm waiting on them. They're getting ready to join the queen here shortly. So I thought I'd talk to the chat for just a bit. It's a bad feeling. I don't want to play nursemaid with anybody when I go out. That's why I rarely go out with women or anybody. I like going by myself because I know me, I know my tolerance. And I know I'm going to stand account for myself. I know I'm going to be the driver getting in the vehicle. And if anything happens, I'm solely responsible for self, not anybody else. And I don't like being a passenger in a car with others. I'm a bad passenger. Anybody tell you about the queen? She don't want to be in your car. It don't matter if you a good driver or not. You think you're a good driver. Queen ain't going to think you're a good driver. That's just me. Because I'm used to being a driver. So sitting on the passenger side looks weird. And like I said, I live in a place that's hilly. So I'm sitting on the passenger side. It feels like I'm getting ready to run into the rock formation. Go into a ditch. Because I'm not accustomed to being on the passenger seat. God forbid you got shaky hands. I was in the car with somebody the other day. This guy, he's from out of town. He was driving me home and I was thinking to myself, damn, he sure shakes a lot when he drives. What's this all about? And then he had the nerve to say, y'all can't drive down here. These Tennessee drivers can't drive. And I wanted to say, shit, you can't drive. Your hand shaking while trying to get me to my destination. What you talking about? But isn't that the perception? When people come to another place, they always say the people there can't drive. And yet you're sitting there in the car with them hyperventilating while they're driving. That's funny. That's real funny. My. I've seen a lot lately going out with women and drinking. And I'm telling myself, I'm like, you should drink water only. You're not even safe drinking Kool-Aid. Shit, your ass might pop off drinking damn sugary Kool-Aid. Just start acting different. And it's like, that's not how you were acting before. What is your problem? And I guess that's the effect of alcohol, because alcohol affects people differently. Each person acts differently when they drink. But I've seen some stuff recently that's is comical. Quiet as a mouse. Don't have two words to say and start drinking. And they just talking and touching, and you like, okay, baby, what's this all about? As we say in the street, what you on? People are interesting. Then you start to wonder if it's just a put on, Are these people just putting on while drinking? Buzzed, possibly drunk, but your mind is still saying, well, is this just them putting on or what? Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. They're just putting this on just to get attention. Because some people do that. They put on when they drink. All that swaying and acting like they're falling over and stuff. And you're looking like, okay, pipe that down now. It ain't that serious. You just putting on as if they're TV cameras. Some people act like that when they drink. They actually perform. I've seen that with women. Become very animated, jumping up and down, acting crazy, touching themselves, touching other people. And you're like, okay, baby, what you doing? Girl on girl action, girl on guy action. Damn. And guys like it. Let's be truthful. Hello, Cynthia. Let's be truthful. Guys like it. They like to see the girls inebriated because they feel like, oh yeah, I can be a little more friendly with the ladies. I can be a little more touchy-feely with her. She's inebriated. She ain't gonna mind. And so am I, Miss Price. So am I. But that's the point. Alcohol does not give anyone a free pass to touch, violate. But some people have that mindset, Oh, yeah, she's feeling good. I can go over there. I can grope on her. I can do this. She don't mind if I touch her breasts, touch her buttocks. But some do mind because I can drink. And just because I'm drinking does not mean I want you touching my private parts. I don't want you touching nothing. As an old lady once said to me, I didn't send for you. So I don't want you touching me. Hey, you're going to start touching me. Hey, we're going to act like we're in the street. Put some money in the slot machine. That's right. You don't touch people. You don't touch people whether you're drinking or not. But alcohol brings out inhibitions, as they say. People become more free. They say things they wouldn't normally say. Seen that before. Quiet, shy people. Because I told you all this story years ago about a neighbor I had. Older gay neighbor I had, a white guy. We'd get together. And he was very quiet. Very solemn. But when he got the alcohol in him, a whole nother person would emerge. I mean, it was kind of creepy because I was like, wait a minute. You don't say two words when you are sober. I mean, literally, I have to pull out a conversation from him. We could be like walking down a street, walking down, downtown, and he's not saying nothing. But, sookie. He gets that vodka, because that's his choice. That Barnett vodka. Oh, next he starts hunching his shoulders up and down, starts doing this little dance. Then he starts hollering. I was like, okay, go white boy. It's your birthday. What the hell's going on here? Who is this masked man? Well, it makes a lot of people feel free. But we already know about being free ain't really free. You can get caught up. You drink too much. You can send the wrong messages as well. Drinking. Just saying. You can send the wrong message. liquid courage. That's true. That's what they call it, liquid courage. But I've seen alcohol abuse lately. I'm going to say that, alcohol abuse in females. That's not cute. Because when you're drunk, you can't stand up and you're wobbling, you are repeating yourself excessively, and you can't drive your own vehicle, you're in bad shape. That means you need to stop drinking. You either need to slow down the drinking or stop drinking. And it's a bad look for a female. And a lot of women don't realize that, because you send a message to men and women as well. The message is up for interpretation. Wow, Donna. Donna said she was what? I was never drunk until after the age of 50. Wow. Damn. That's interesting. Why is that? Why is he was only drunk after the age of 50? I'm curious. Yeah, you have to know your limit, because everybody's limit is different. You're not going to know what your limit is until you start drinking. Usually most of us learn the hard way when we first start drinking, what the body will hold. Whether you are a heavy person, you're a small person. I've seen people smaller than me, they can throw down. I've seen smaller people that eat a lot, drink a lot. In my mind, it's like, how are you holding all of that in that little bitty body? How are you drinking all of that liquor, alcohol, beer? But I've seen women just douse themselves, literally. Drink after drink after drink after drink. And I'm sitting there saying, man, by the time I get to drink number 4, it's about to be a malfunction. 3 is enough. Experts say, really, you're not even supposed to be having 3. You're not even supposed to be having 2. You're supposed to have 1 drink a week. Did you hear what I said? And that's less than 6 ounces. Probably 3 or 4 ounces of alcohol. You're not supposed to, as a woman, drink more than a small drink once a week to preserve a healthy body. I have a guess. Sexy Chocolate, where you calling from?
Knoxville, Tennessee.
How you doing, baby?
Yes, I'm doing fine. You doing okay?
Honey, I'm beautiful.
Okay.
Look, because I'm having a drink.
Oh, you know what? I had to pour me a little something. Okay.
Oh, y'all keep something at the chateau.
Look, I don't got my camera on because it's dark in here. My lighting sucks right now.
That's okay. I don't know if you can show yourself or not show yourself. It's up to you. I've just been shooting the crap. Oh, okay, you cool.
Yeah, I'll look a minute.
I was just talking about drinking in general. Some women don't know their limit, and it can be costly when a woman or man does not know their limit. So would you like to share with us an experience of babysitting a female that was drunk?
Oh, too many times. Yeah, too many times. I've had encounters. I just feel like, if you're going in the public, and it's just my output on it, but if you're going in the public, then you should always keep a limit of like, if you're a lightweight, you can't handle the liquor. I feel like you should already have in mind of what your limit is, because see, I'm the type of friend that, of course, like when it's going on, I'm not going to say nothing to you. Mm-hmm. But when we get home or we get to wherever we're going or out of the club, I'm going to check you.
So have you had words with a friend or associate? You all went out and that person became inebriated quickly and or showed out?
Yes. Like I've gotten into it with friends before. Like, I'm gonna actually turn this light on to see if my lighting looks good.
Okay. Okay.
I know I don't look like. Don't judge me, y'all.
Sexy chocolate.
Okay, sexy chocolate and
Let me
vanilla.
think. What is that coming to America?
Look, and vanilla.
Wait
Because
a minute. This is what it did. Sexy chocolate.
look, sexy chocolate. I had to put sexy chocolate because baby, it's
Oh shit!
giving.
My God, look at her. You
Hold
look
on.
good for
Let
the
me fix.
nighttime.
Yeah, I need to fix my little hair.
Shoot, I'm gonna sing La Di Da. It's the right time to be
Period.
with the one you love. I'm feeling good. Spell it, ain't Goot. All right.
Feeling good.
Go ahead, Miss
When you
Chocolate.
say good.
Go ahead, Miss Chocolate. Talk to the queen.
But yes. So Queen, let me tell you, too many encounters. Okay. I've gotten into fights with my friends. Of course, I think we all have.
Out in public? I haven't. Oh my
Yes.
God, over what?
Because see, the thing is about it all is I'm a very content person. So, and like I said, I do music.
Okay.
So I have to make sure, my image is everything at the end of the day.
Okay.
So if I got my friends running around, falling and fighting, want to fight with other people, when I see that that's not, necessary or they started it,
Yeah.
it caused problems with us. Because
Yeah,
yes,
that's
I'm
true.
going to check you
Yeah.
as I should.
So, did it ever get physical between you and the person?
Yes, it did. But like
Really?
with friends, it's so see, it depends on, and I learned this later on down the years or whatever. Some friends don't have that kind of bond where you can fight and make up. See, that's that kitty shit. That
Okay.
was like in my
Okay.
teenager days. I said teenager, but like 18.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm 29 now, so
Okay.
but basically, we were so used to fighting, getting back and making up, fighting, making up.
Mm-hmm. So
So
what were you fighting over? Can you elaborate?
yeah, of course. I just say like if we were out in public and I had to fend for them. Like you're being drunk, so you done got in somebody's face,
Okay.
and you done got us in this altercation,
Mm-hmm.
okay? And now I'm fighting this
You
person.
mean she got herself in the
Well, yeah,
altercation?
you got us, but we going
But you my
together, so
friend, so I'm gonna
you
go
got
down
us.
for you. Right.
Yeah, because I got to ride for my friends. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Okay.
gonna ride for my friends. That's what
But,
type of person I
but that
am.
could be dangerous, Miss Chocolate, don't you think?
I know, but right or
Especially if your
wrong,
friend's an instigator.
that's what we signed up for. That's what we signed up for. Is to
Oh, look at her. She going down for her friends.
well, I don't got no friends no more, but I'm saying back in the day, I
No,
wasn't
back in the
really.
day. See, you done lived to survive. Now you can say it back then.
I done live what they say on Friday. You live to see another day.
Yes, you
Okay.
did. Shut your mouth.
In which I did that. Just that.
Okay.
Let me tell you. We would fight because of my friend, and I ain't gonna say her name, but my friend would feel that it's necessary to just start fights because she'd
Yeah.
be pretty.
But that's bad. That's bad.
It
Why
is.
you think she would do that?
She just was that hot. She was the hothead out of the group.
Okay, the hot head.
And see, it would take me longer to get just hot like that.
Okay.
I had a longer I could stand a little bit of bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Her, she's not having it. So, if a person looked at her wrong because she was really pretty,
Mm.
we thought we was just the bomb.com. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And if somebody looked at her wrong, it was a problem.
Okay.
And I knew what she would get on that. Like it's just something about the anticipation. Like, it's gonna happen. Okay. We know it's gonna happen, but it's
Right.
like a matter of when.
Well, imagine you're
How many drinks?
29 and doing this at 35, 42. That's a bit old to be ride or die for somebody that's an instigator.
Well, like I said, I'm 29 now, and I definitely wouldn't do that. I'm looking
So
back.
you can't see yourself at 40 years old, ride or die?
I'm not. I don't see myself at 29 ride or die anymore
Okay,
because
that's good.
I
That's a
ride
good
and died
thing.
for that person and that friend. I don't even talk to no more.
I understand.
And it was times we put ourselves into dangerous
Well, that's
situations.
what I'm saying, because anything could pop off once people start having words. And then somebody else chimes in, yo, ML, then somebody else chime in, oh, here come a drink, oh, here come a bottle. Now it's on and popping.
Yeah. And then we've had situations where it led to gunshots
Yeah.
afterwards.
And alcohol does that. That's sad to say that a lot of altercations that happen either at gatherings, family gatherings, social gatherings, clubs, it's alcohol induced.
And going back to the whole drunk situation, like,
Mm-hmm.
have you ever dealt with somebody that gets just too drunk?
Yes, females.
Well, when you don't remember that
shut your mouth. Yeah, I don't like that.
I almost lost my life because it was that serious.
Yeah.
That's when we
that's
have
bad.
to.
That is bad. Have you had any encounters recently of any inebriation?
I'm
just saying.
I'm sorry.
Look, I Miss Wanda. I ain't one to gossip.
Let me tell you. Okay. Oh my God.
You ain't heard it from me.
Listen.
I'm just messing with you. No, we're just talking about women who drink too much, nursemaid, who's somebody just said it don't take drinks to gunfire. Cynthia, when people get drunk, this is how gunfire comes about. It doesn't matter if it's a taser, a needle, a knife, a gun. When people drink, people get crunk. A lot of people they start talking loud, and then somebody look at them funny, then you look back. What you looking at? That's all it takes.
Yeah. Well, and the one that's more like the story that's more recent. My friend, she was just more like a crying like a type of drinker. Okay. So she would overly exaggerate things.
Well, please elaborate. I'm all ears.
When you're sitting there crying, and then you got my 6-month-old baby, they don't even know about being depressed. You're holding her while you're drunk, while you're crying, and then you cause my baby to be 6 months and going through depression. That's bad.
I'm saying, how 6 months? What you mean?
My now 2-year-old baby, okay? At 6 months, I had a friend over. We were casually drinking. However, her, she outdid herself because she is a drinker, and I'm not. I'm sociably a drinker. So when she gets drunk, it just automatically turns into everything sensitive.
So what? So you can't say anything to her?
You can't say anything to her. She might be on Facebook and see something. She starts crying. Somebody might call her and she cries. She's just.
Well, some people do cry when they drink. That's what's so interesting about alcohol. Alcohol does the most unique things to the human psyche, the brain. Some people become angry. Some people cry. Some people become depressed. And I will say this, alcohol does not work with 1, angry people, 2, depressed people, bipolar. She ain't gonna go well with none of that.
No, she was just really crying, and then my baby was just fresh. I mean, of 6 months, of course. So she's just like, "Give her to me, Mimi," and in the process, even my baby's dad was like, "Okay, listen, what the hell is going on?"
You say, baby daddy don't want her holding the baby while she's drunk or what?
Well, not even drinking. It's because she was sitting down with her.
Okay. I'm trying to understand why it's the issue with the baby. That's why I'm
crying. And she caused my baby to be depressed.
Oh, so you said when the baby saw her cry, she cried?
Yes, but it's like she rubbed off on her, like spiritually or something. I don't know. It was deeper than
she didn't hoodoo your baby.
She did just that. I'm telling you. I'm telling that story just
if the baby was in your womb. You know what I mean?
No, you said, what's the baby?
If the baby was in your womb and you were hanging around her, and then you saw when you gave birth, your baby cried, and you said, damn, I had, Susie Mae around me when I was pregnant. Because that's usually how things happen when the kids are susceptible in the womb.
Right. Like she marked her or something. No.
Yeah.
I'm just saying my baby was perfectly fine before for the week that she came to visit me, and she literally cried. And my baby just ended up being a crybaby after, while it was going on and while she was here and after she left. So my baby just continued to keep crying. Even afterwards, she's the big crybaby.
Sorry about that, you guys.
I know you. Oh, you're
Something
fine.
fell. Have you seen a change in people being solemn 1 minute and then they get a few drinks in them and then they change? Have you witnessed any of that recently or in your
Yeah.
times of drinking?
But is that common though? Because I think that's pretty common, right? Like
I don't know.
for people to, I mean, because of experiences that
Let's just say I meet somebody, they're happy when I meet them when they're sober. So I would assume they'd be happy when they drink. Have you seen somebody that was quiet, solemn, but once they started drinking, they changed?
Oh, totally. I've had an experience like that. Just not
Or somebody you met in passing.
even. Yes, I I've had a recent situation like that I've witnessed. You know, it's not a friend of mine or anything like that, but I was at this little social gathering or whatever, and a lot of people there was conservative.
Okay.
When I
You think
walked
so?
through those doors,
You think so? You think so?
when I walked through those doors,
Listen,
everybody
you thought some of them were conservative? Okay.
that's
Okay.
how they carry
So
themselves.
that was
And,
your take on it. Okay. Okay.
you know, very conservative, very closed off,
Okay.
standoffish. You know, however,
Mm-hmm.
after a few shots, you see that they're opening up a little bit. So there
Okay.
goes the change, and then 3 more shots, they want to.
They
Yeah,
want to work.
they find interesting things about you that they
Oh,
didn't notice.
a
You know,
female?
yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh yeah, it gets like that with the female
Okay.
community. Cause see, have you ever noticed that people say like those friends, those best friends, like
Mm.
we got drunk and we ended up doing a little something.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, okay. So you were out enjoying yourself,
Yes.
and a person you saw at the event was quiet, solemn, and then they were imbibing, and then their attitude, disposition changed.
I love their attitude when they was like,
Oh, because they were different
drunk.
than the person that you thought
Because
that they were.
exactly.
So,
I loved
what
it.
were they doing that you liked so much, Miss Sexy Chocolate?
Because my name says it all, sexy chocolate. So
Okay.
I'm a sex appeal all around. So I feel like she was coming on to me, you know.
Okay. So, did she make a pass at you?
It seemed like it, but maybe I was misreading her because I don't get drunk like that. But I was
Okay.
drunk.
So,
So
what did she say?
it's what she did.
Well, what did she do?
Okay, let's say it was a lot of bending over, twerking, and tequila
Oh,
involved.
okay.
So
Did you reciprocate by bending over too and dancing, or what were you doing? You're dancing, you're looking. What were you doing?
oh, it's the vibes. I'm a spiritual person. I felt
Okay,
that. I
okay,
felt the vibes. You know,
okay. Yeah, I
I felt
understand,
her spiritual ancestor.
girl. Now you know you're showing out, right? No, you ain't went to nobody ancestry twerking. Now stop that nonsense.
I said I felt her.
You ain't heard no kumbaya.
I heard something. Okay,
No, you heard some drums beat. You better, girl. You better go on.
Beating
Oh,
and the
yeah.
I said the flutes.
That was that damn patrol.
It was probably the liquor. We can blame it on the liquor. Hey,
What I said.
like
That was a Patron jumping in their heart. That damn heartbeat was jumping. That's what you heard.
Oh my God. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
And a few drums.
Damn. I'm dead.
Few maracas or whatever. But yeah, the ancestors was calling. The ancestors.
Uh-huh.
But you know, I could have misread her, but I really don't think I did. But
well, you know, might have been some other people probably felt the same.
yeah. So I love, and personally, I like people that's drunk. That's why I like.
Do you think the person? Let's go here because I was talking about this before you came on. Mm-hmm. Could it be the person was putting on? They was trying to pretend that they was something else, but deep down inside, they like to get crunk, drunk, fall out, show out, touchy feely, grab a breast, butt talks.
Because my thing with that is a person can say what they can say one thing,
mm-hmm.
and out goes another. Like we
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
see a whole nother side.
Yeah, because, you know, some people become animated when they drink. It ain't just that it was an inhibitor.
Right.
They are putting on. Because you've seen some people that look like they're just putting on under the influence. Like they know exactly what they're doing. It's not that they was just, you know, the alcohol made them do it. You understand what I'm saying? That they know exactly what they're doing.
Know exactly what they're doing.
Do you feel like this person was putting on while under the influence, that they were doing the shit deliberately?
I do feel that. I feel that even so, I've gotten it down to a science of just like exploring other personalities and seeing people.
Yeah.
That sometimes I see things that they don't want people to be like. I'm putting off that I'm more drunk than I am.
Okay. Yeah.
They're not even really as drunk as you think they
are. That's the point where I'm going. Either that or they are drunk, but they are still just being a bit exuberant more than normal. Let's just say, like I said, more acting. Because there are people who just, I say they're diabolical. They know exactly what they're doing and exactly what they're saying. Mm-hmm. And they play that role of, oh, I don't remember. And did I do that? You know, like Urkel, did I do that?
Right.
Yeah, you did that.
Yeah, I did that last night.
Yeah, right. Or I don't remember what happened, you know, to play coy and, you know, act like, you know, Scarlett O'Hara.
Yeah, I've dealt with stuff like that for sure. Yeah. I've dealt with that for sure. And like I said, that's how I have a little bit of knowledge of what some females will do.
Yes.
Or it's just, I know someone, no, seriously, will drink, like maybe take 2 shots, maybe not even 2 shots. I'm really exaggerating that. It's like 1 shot. She'll be like, oh, I'm drunk, girl. Oh my God. Falling over. And we all know her for this. So,
theatrics.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, theatrics. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
Why do you think she does that?
For attention.
Okay.
Simple, because she can't get attention nowhere else.
Well, is she a pretty girl?
She's okay. She's pretty.
Okay. So the person you had met last in that situation at that event, do you think that person was putting on for attention?
I do.
Okay. Why would she do that? Why would she do that?
Why? Because if you're putting off a certain persona, or if you're giving off a certain image, you're going to want to keep that image.
Okay, but if you want to think about what you're saying now, I want to keep this image of this conservative, solemn person, but I take back a couple of shots of liquor, and now
myself.
Daisy do.
I'm myself.
So what you're saying is that's really who she is. So that's really who she is what you're saying.
Basically, that's how I feel. I feel that that's her because
hiding behind the lace front. Huh?
What you say? The volume went down.
Hiding behind the lace front. That what you're saying, man?
I say lace front, sew in.
Oh, ponytail.
Ponytail, box braids.
I can't fool it. I think a lot of people put on when they drink, and I think I've seen that. You looking at them thinking, okay, you're doing too much. You may be drinking, you may be even a little buzzed or drunk, but you're doing too much, and it's like on purpose. It's not just you drunk and falling over. You just doing extra, and some people do it deliberately. Men and women both do it.
Yeah, it's
what does the hubby feel about women inebriated and doing too much in public?
Righty. Well, he is vanilla.
Okay, vanilla. What you got to say?
Okay, y'all. Sexy vanilla. So let's let sexy vanilla break down.
Come on, sexy vanilla.
Sexy vanilla. Drum rolls, please, queen. Okay, give us one more moment.
Now, what he doing? Is he drinking? Is he drinking?
He's pouring him up a shot as we speak.
Oh, that's bad. He listen. He need liquor to come on the show.
Look, because it's just he knows it's a bunch of women out here. He's just getting prepared. Okay. No, don't hide. Come here.
Cynthia says, I say she been liking her, but didn't know how to come to her. Very interesting.
I love that.
Cynthia.
Hey, Cynthia.
Okay, but Cynthia, what if they didn't know each other like that?
Message. Because
so let's go here, Sexy Chocolate. No. Did you know of this person beforehand? Did you two know of each other before?
Since the school guard, as Blueface would say.
Cynthia might know something. Let me shut up.
I'm just saying this, okay?
I'm listening.
It ain't hard to tell, okay? It's not hard to tell. And because that was one of the things that were said, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's been that, you know?
So it was said by whom?
That individual. The drunk girl.
That she what?
That she was just thinking that I was the one that was gonna get it, basically. That
you would reciprocate a flirtation?
I did do a little flirting myself.
Okay, but what you're saying is somebody is saying she came on to you because she thought you would be down with the flirtation. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, that's what you're saying. Okay, yes.
Okay,
yes.
I got you. Okay.
I agree. Okay, 100%. Roddy,
do you think this person would deny the flirtation once sober?
Definitely. That happened.
And why would she do that?
That happened for sure.
Oh, it did happen.
Can I get a viewing? Just one viewing. One male perspective on this, sir. Please forgive Sexy Vanilla, because you know.
Look at him.
So what's the topic?
You know what?
Hold
you already know the topic.
He's sipping his tea. Look.
Yeah, slushy.
He got an
Don't come on my live. Don't come on my live drinking no damn slushy.
Ocean water vodka.
Oh, I never heard of that. Okay. Who
so
made
you go get the ocean water from Sonic, okay? And then
okay.
I got to it, or Amsterdam. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Amsterdam's good.
So she said,
okay, Mr. Vanilla, how do you feel about women that are just openly drunk in public, showing out or misbehaving? Go.
I mean, to a man, it's kind of unattractive.
Okay.
Because, I mean, say I'm not wanting to take you home tonight, but I'm crushing on you and I'm digging you and I see you out and about. It's kind of like a ruin it for me personally. I can't speak.
Okay, for you, right? Okay.
But in the same sense, like women don't carry themselves like that. So if you out and about and you drinking, and you know you done had too many shots, like stop. Ain't no sense you keep drinking, getting plastered, and you know you're gonna probably do something that you're gonna regret at the end of it.
That's true. Because I said that people watch you when you out drinking, especially women. They are watched. And that's all it takes is for the wrong person to come up to you as a woman, you know, offer you a drink or say, hey, can I walk you to your car, whatever. One thing leads to another. You might want to go ride with them to go get something to eat or somewhere else. And then things don't turn out the way you anticipated. And then, too, you don't have the strength to hold your own because you are inebriated.
Right. I just was watching something on TV the other day, and it was like two girls got in an Uber that wasn't even their Uber.
Uber, yeah.
They was so drunk, they done got in the
I've heard of that, yeah.
And they both ended up dead, where they was so drunk, they
done
got with
not paying attention.
Stranger.
Yeah.
So if they was in their right mind, that would have never happened, and them girls would still have their life at this point.
Right. And you know, that's why you have a woman and a guy too, because it's not to say guys don't get hurt being inebriated. You have to be aware of your faculties when you are drinking in public. And a lot of people just go out, get plastered. They're not thinking about the things they're saying. They're not thinking about the things they're doing. And then, God forbid, you walk out of there, somebody's followed you, or you try to take somebody home or go home with somebody, you don't know where you're going when you get in a car with somebody or put somebody in your car.
Right. And then you get situations where something happened to these people and no, they not to blame because something happened to them. But if you ponder on everything, they kind of was to blame for the situation that they ended up in.
Yeah. And that's a terrible thing because people say don't victim blame, don't victim shame, because that's the point. We're all human, but a lot of people have gotten themselves in terrible situations, such as this one girl down in Louisiana. She was a college student. She was a Caucasian girl. She left the bar with some black guys, and you can imagine the worst case scenario, what happened to her. Allegedly, she's supposed to have gotten out of a car, but she was sexually assaulted by one of the guys. It was a very brutal rape, anal rape, and she stumbled out in front of a moving car and got hit by a car.
It's crazy.
Oh, Lord.
So my thing was, how did she get to the bar? Did she Uber? Somebody dropped her off. You cannot leave with a group of guys. She could have just as easily had the same scenario with one guy. But a group of guys going home, getting in the car with a group of guys saying, oh, yeah, we'll take you home, blah, blah, blah. Hell no.
I'm kind of familiar with a story like it, but the lady wasn't raped. The guy was actually trying to steal her car. She had parked
okay.
She had parked her car in 2 parking lots before because the club was kind of packed that she actually attended.
Okay.
The lady was so drunk. Remind you, she like 62, I think they said she was.
What? 62?
Older, like she had a hump in her back and everything, but she still looked like she had spunk.
Yeah, well, where was this at?
Yeah, she looked like she still had spunk, but she was older.
She said, where was it at?
I don't actually remember, but the club was called the Licking Lizard. I never forget that.
That sound like Mississippi Crooked Letter Eye.
It was a white.
Ain't trying to be funny.
Yeah.
that sound like below us.
Right.
Arkansas. God forgive me.
Right. Place like that with the crazy white people.
Yes.
Lord. The 9-color.
Not the.
Well, listen. Was she a Caucasian lady?
Yes.
He's Caucasian, so yeah, he can say that.
I can say that.
When he said licking lizard, I said, damn, that's not good.
Yeah.
Okay, so she left out of the club.
She was trying to get this man who was sober, which he had just got released from jail for. He had just been out for 2 months.
What was his charge?
10-year bid for rape.
Oh, see, she didn't know. See, that's bad.
But he was dragging her. He thought that she was dragging her along about where the car was because she was going to have him to drive because he was sober.
Okay.
Didn't know the man from Adam.
Yeah.
So she trying to find the car. The man done got aggravated with her, slit her throat, and threw her over a fence in somebody's yard. Went back and got her. Went and got his girlfriend. They went back and got her and chopped her body up.
See, that's almost like Vanessa Gillian. The black guy gets the white girl. She's married, mind you. This is military. They're against adultery in the military.
Right.
So he goes after killing Vanessa in the workroom. He takes the body out in a tub or something, puts it in the car. Then he goes to get the white girl to help him. She's married to another guy. And he tells her, yeah, I've killed the girl. And she helps him, just get rid of the body. And she was cut up into pieces, Vanessa Gillian. That's a very interesting documentary you might want to check out. It's jacked up.
It's crazy because his wife actually thought that she was supposed to get less years because she actually told what happened and things.
No, it depends on the state. Yeah. She got 27. But that's the thing I always talk about on my channel is that with true crime, there's always somebody that knows the story.
Right.
There's always somebody that knows the version outside of the perpetrator.
Right.
And they don't come forward and tell the truth. The only time they usually come forward and tell the truth is if somebody says, yeah, Susie Mae Dick was with me, blah, 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 and they feel like their tail is in the trap, then they go ahead and confess and say, yeah, I was there, or I helped take the body over here, I helped drive the car, or dump the car, set the car on fire, whatever. But this is what I keep trying to tell people. You don't know people. There are people walking around right now that hold the secret.
Right. And a lot of people like see some of these sex offenders and things like that, they don't be registering. So you
No,
could
they don't.
right next to a sex offender and don't even know it, or
That's
somebody
true.
sex trafficking and don't even know it.
That's true. That's very true. Because you don't know people. And
Right.
we have seen that. There's a case I brought on the network a few weeks ago of a Caucasian girl, very pretty girl. She didn't drive. Allegedly, she had a job. She was staying with her grandmother. She would go from friend house to friend house, take her clothes with her, and go to work. Well, she went to a bar with a guy friend. They went to bar number 1. They go to bar number 2. She hooks up with an older black guy. He's an ex-cop with a very not so reputable record with police departments. No, not a black guy, a white guy, but he has like the name sounds black, but he's white. He's older. He's seen leaving the bar with her, bar number 2 with the white girl. The weird part about the story is that the friend takes her purse from bar number 2 and take it back to bar number 1, which didn't make no sense because it's like if you're friends with her, you knew her purse was left behind. Why didn't you take her purse to her grandmother's house? That's kind of strange to me. Anyway, long story short, allegedly the police have information that the white guy, the older white guy, took the young white girl to his house. So I don't know if there's surveillance cameras, doorbell cameras. Somebody has seen him taking that white girl to his house. She's still missing to this day, as far as I know. West Virginia.
And that's crazy, man.
And he stopped cooperating. He's used many aliases, this white guy. And then you have to ask yourself why. Because he has a previous charge, something nefarious, dealing with being a cop. And I think he's had issues with, bothering women. I think he was like a Lyft driver or something like that. DoorDash. And on Facebook, all these women got these weird stories about dealing with him, staring, complimenting them. Oh, you're pretty, blah, blah, blah. And I think that's what happened that night. He saw a girl that was pissy drunk. He said something to her. If you look at her, you would say, he wouldn't be her type, but, it's neither here nor there now. What made her leave with him? Because now she's missing.
They got this thing. I got a Mexican buddy. They came here like, they scared of Mexico is the reason why they even leave Mexico to get over here in the first place. But he informed me basically Mexicans have this thing called a rabbit hole in every state. So they could literally take a drunk woman or anybody that they want to sex traffic, have them in that rabbit hole within 2 to 3 hours, and they'll never be seen again. They end up in Guatemala or Mexico or Colombia.
So what is the rabbit hole?
The rabbit hole is basically like a huge tunnel, or like kind of like a rail, like
somewhere to travel underground,
like an underground railroad.
Okay. So what are they using it for?
Sex trafficking.
Yeah. It's not even a railroad. It's like an underground tunnel. Like
I know what you're saying, and they can just take the person through there, let somebody pick them up at the next location through the hole. I know what you're saying.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
That's scary.
It's very scary.
Oh my God! But see, this is the thing that women don't understand about drinking, is that drinking leads to a lot of nefarious behavior.
That's true.
Because there are people out here stalking and watching and looking for women to be inebriated, to come on to them, flirt, and put their bead in. How you doing? What's up? But as my aunt once said, that once the door is closed, all bets are off. You can't assume he's going to play fair.
Yeah, it's because you got to take in consideration people really live life like in the jungle. You know what I mean? And they hunt and they prey.
And right now, trafficking is so like well, people are making a lot of money from
Yeah,
trafficking.
I've heard.
It's a
It's so
lucrative
much
business.
money with that, and that's why it's scary. Like when I go to Atlanta, like that's our second home. We actually got a place in Douglasville, and when I'm down there, I hate to travel by myself.
Yeah,
I are like if I'm not with any friends,
yeah.
I'll be like, you have to come with me wherever we go. Like
That's
I'm
scary.
it's scary because
Yeah.
it's really serious down there. These
Yeah, I
guys
had that problem once. Yeah.
are
Police told me
scammers.
that.
They're scammers. They're doing some
Yeah.
critical
A
stuff.
lot of stuff. Yeah. Yeah.
Even the women. It's not
Yeah.
even men you have to look out for in
That's
Atlanta.
crazy.
It's
Yeah.
women as well. My friend, for instance, you remember she was some girl had walked up to her and was like, "Can you want to smell this perfume type of thing? The kind that you put on your
Yeah, I heard it. Don't do that. Yeah, I saw it on Facebook. One
the
of the
girl
friends showed something that.
forced her like this. She didn't even say yes, but she went like this, and my friend was feeling woozy and
Yeah,
everything. She
yeah,
said
yeah.
she walked to a nearby person, and this man was trying to help her and stuff, and she was telling the employee like, "No, I'm not with him," and she could barely talk. The
Oh my
police
God.
came, and they couldn't even find the lady or the
The
man.
guy,
Yeah, the
they
guy,
got scared and ran off.
but they did catch him on camera.
Okay.
And
Wow, that's crazy.
I need to follow up with her and see if what happened after that. After they
How
picked
long ago was that?
this has been like a whole like 6-7 months ago.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, that's what's interesting because when I went to Atlanta many moons ago, I was off of work and it was a Sunday, so I drove down there. I rented a car. And I remember I stopped at a gas station. I can't remember where it was. It was off a highway because I remember there was nothing there. And the officer pulled up to my car and he's like, "Hey, how you doing?" I was like, "Hey." He says, "I see you got out of state tags." I said, "Yes." I was like, "Is there a problem?" He said, "No, I just want to know where are you going." And I said, "Well, I've got to go check into my hotel room. I just came down here for the night to, because I was trying this reggae club out." And he said, "Well, I'm telling you, I'm going to tell you how to get to your hotel and you check in that room. Don't you talk to nobody. Don't you invite nobody in. Don't you go nowhere with nobody." It scared the hell out of me because I was like, okay, what the hell is going on? He said, "You got out-of-state tags on this car." He said, "This gas station where you are, they will rob you." I said, "But I'm in the middle." I said, "There's nothing around." I mean, honestly, I had just pulled off the interstate trying to get directions to where the hotel and then make my way, to the that bar for that night. And he was like, "Yeah, I know what you're saying. You don't see anything around here. You're looking at it saying, okay, there's no businesses, there's nothing." He says, "I'm telling you, this is the place where they would carjack you, whatever, because it ain't nothing around here." It was weird. But I followed his instructions. I went straight to the hotel, checked in. And the scary part about that, where this hotel was that I checked in, the way they had the parking lot set up, it was like way away. I mean, like it was strange because it was like they had the parking lot like behind the hotel, the main entrance. And anybody could have just ran up to me just trying to get out and then go check into you understand what I'm saying? Check into the main desk, then go to the room, and then your car is out of sight. I had never been to a hotel where the parking lot was like so far ducked off from the entryway to the front desk. And that just had me so spooked. So I listened to what he said. When I went out, I had a good time, did my thing. I wasn't inebriated. People speaking, "Hey, how you doing? Where you from?" Light conversation. Never talked to nobody, never went nowhere with nobody because all I kept thinking about was that, you know what I'm saying, what that cop said about getting carjacked and all that. And I
right.
know somebody that went down there and got carjacked years ago, but that was their stupid self. They went into a convenience store, left their keys in their truck, going down there. The daughter had got married. They took her to the airport. So, they're on their way back here to Tennessee. So they get out of the truck to go into the convenience store. And I thought, you are not in Anderson County. So nobody should have to tell you not to leave your damn car keys in a damn truck or any car. You don't leave your car keys nowhere. You can't do it here.
Mm-hmm.
You in Atlanta where they are known to rob and carjack. That's a carjacking city. You gonna get out and go into a fucking convenient mart and leave your damn keys in an SUV, nice SUV, and guess what? When he came out, ting, 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 she was gone. And they end up a week or so later finding the car, called them, from Atlanta to tell them, the police, hey, we found your SUV. Luckily, they didn't, torch it or ruin it. But the point was, hey, we were laughing because when they called him to tell him they found the damn SUV, this Negro didn't even have money to get to Atlanta to pick up his own damn truck. You feel me?
Black people in their priorities.
Yeah, you driving a big boy truck and you ain't even got money to go pick up your truck. Now, I ain't never heard no mess like that.
Right.
I wouldn't give a damn if I got to go get a VA loan. I'm going to get, look, I get on a Greyhound to go get my damn truck. What you?
That's $75.
Hey, you couldn't pay nobody from Anderson County to the Knoxville bus station shit to go pick up your damn truck. That was the craziest story I'd ever heard. That let me know you don't need no automobile, period. You don't even need a radio flyer.
Right. But yeah, man, that liquor definitely is a evil spirit. You know what I mean? And
yeah.
If you can't consume it right, it's like anything else. Just like
anything, right?
They put the blame on rap music. You know what I mean? And it's rap music, and it's not the lyrics. You know what I mean? And it's not the liquor. It's really how you consume it and how you end up letting the devil win using.
Well, the devil will use any entity that he can. That's what people don't understand. Or let me say, any tool. That's his job.
Of course.
That's his job.
And drugs and alcohol, that's the quickest way. You know?
Yes, it is.
Not in your right mind.
Yes, it is.
Think about things that you would normally think about when you drunk or on any kind of drug.
That's true. And it's, I don't care what anybody says, and I can say it because I'm a lady, that is the worst look for a woman. A nasty attitude and an alcoholic.
Right. And most of them, this alcoholic got the nasty attitude. So it's like,
God, they said it in unison.
You're a whole horrible combination. You know what I mean?
Told you we've dealt with all walks of life.
Yeah, because it's that's, to me, I mean, I could think about the other night when I was out and the lady was sitting beside me, at the Waffle House, and you could tell she was snide. She had a smart answer for everything. And Queen know her kind, and I quit right back.
Right.
And what's this about? What's this YouTube about? I said it's what it is. That's what it's about.
Period.
Hey, I'm like the mob. You either in or out. You ain't, look, hell, you get an attitude about my YouTube channel. Well, what is about? It was just, the attitude was like, see, you the type right there, you a problem. And the first thing I was thinking was the guy that was with her, he probably would jump through hula hoops for her.
Right.
Hula hoops for her. Because the first thing I thought was she was an addict. Queen good at reading folks. I said, this ain't nothing but a straight junkie. Yeah, because when you meet people that you're just holding a conversation and they're questioning everything you're saying, and they got a snide remark with everything you're saying. My thing is, well, if you don't want to engage in conversation, cool. But you ain't got to have no attitude with just a basic conversation.
Period.
So first thing I thought was, oh, this is a straight junkie right here. But I was cordial. I didn't say anything out of the way to her. I obliged her ignorance. And she realized, okay, she caught me. You feel me?
Right.
Because the thing I've learned about people like that, I don't have to get on their level.
No, because then you belittle in your spirit.
Exactly.
Your spirit down to their level.
Yeah. Hey, you a 1%er. So therefore, I don't have to stoop to that level. But you know what I've learned? There's some men that like women like that. Feisty, drinkers.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like a feisty woman, but I don't like
a drunk.
Sloppy, feisty woman. Like,
okay. Get turned up, want to tear up the club.
Right. I don't want you, you know what I mean? I want you to be a sexy drinker. You feel me? I don't want you pulling on my face and licking my eyebrows. And nah,
Oh,
fool on all that.
wait a minute. He said he want about licking the eyebrows.
You just took your tongue and swiped my face because you drunk. Nah, I'm cool.
Ooh, He don't want no puppy.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Little baby German Shepherd.
Right. Damn Doberman Pinscher.
Oh, shut your mouth. Ain't that the truth? Don't get me started about them damn dogs. Hey, I tell you that when that dog big as me, shit, you need a job.
Right.
And I tell folks, where your dog work?
Real talk, man.
Your dog walking in, turning the door knob.
Right.
Door handles. Well. Anything else you all want to add about our lady drinkers? I was talking to her about going out with females. And sometimes you become a nursemaid with your friends and your associates. You know, women have to end up picking up the slack with a female. And that's something I don't want to do. I don't want to nursemaid you when I go out with you. I want you to enjoy yourself. I want to enjoy myself. But I don't want to have to intervene on no craziness, no altercations, no, somebody said somebody out of the way or you said somebody out of the way. But that's the thing about drinking. You don't really ever know what can pop off when people are drinking.
Right. But you got to, women probably don't even realize it's a recognized you, but it happens more in the male perspective. Because you got to realize males get drunk and get aggressive.
Yes, they do.
They want to argue. You know what I mean? So a drunk really is more on the male perspective. I know women probably deal with it a lot. You feel what I'm saying? But I feel like really that's a huge man problem.
Yeah.
Because like I said, the aggressiveness of men when they get drunk, you know what I mean? Like, women sometimes can come to a common ground when they drunk, squash whatever the problem is.
Yeah.
Men, when they drunk, you can scrape their Air Force One. They want to shoot you. You know what I mean?
Damn.
I'm in the club with somebody that's done try to pull out a gun. I'm like, bro, just because your shoe, it's cool, bro. You feel me? You about to go do 40 to life because of shoes and you drunk.
Yeah. And that's the one thing we've learned from going to places where there's alcohol served. A lot of altercations naturally were because people got crunk while drunk.
Right.
Somebody made the situation more than what it was.
The John and the East Side Boys did.
Now, you know what? You need to stop. Hey, Lil John came to Knoxville years ago when I used to hang tough to the Malibu, and somebody threw a chair. That chair went up. Lil John said, "Oh hell no, y'all off the chain in Knoxville." He saw that chair go up. He said, "Oh hell no." I want to say, yeah, don't get it mistaken. They get crunk. And then too, you singing these songs. Are you with this? Are you with this? That's all they take. They rocking and hell yeah, here come a chair. Whole chair went in the air. He was like, shit. I don't know if I want to perform. I don't know if I want to perform when the chair went in the air.
I go to small Knoxville, get a chair thrown across.
Hell yeah, he was on the stage. Everything was good. Everybody, rocking and doing them. That fucking chair went up in the air. He said, "Oh, fuck that." He cut the mic. Wait a minute. He said, "They just threw a chair. A whole chair." So I'm like him. Hell, I'm the performer. I'm the one that's supposed to be getting crunk.
Right.
Because that's the point. People don't know how to act.
Yeah, but once that liquor in you, it's definitely times 10. So
Yeah. Exacerbate the situation.
Probably wouldn't even normally do it. They, you know what I mean? Even if the song would have came on, they probably would have got crunk, bobbed their head, but they wouldn't have do no chair.
Yeah, I saw a whole chair dude because he stopped. He stopped as soon as I think dude got scared. He saw that chair. He saw that chair go up in the air. He's like, "Oh hell no!" He said, "Shit, not off the chair."
I'm out.
I'll be honest with you. I think a lot of these people that's doing these TikTok dances be drunk, man. Cause I don't be understanding.
Oh, I don't watch TikToks. So
Gotta
you say you think they be inebriated, the TikTok dancers?
hear me or smoking crack.
Oh, Lord, I can't.
I be confused, man.
Well, look, the way that fentanyl knocking them down, they ain't on that fentanyl because your ass ain't gonna be standing up. You're gonna be stressed out. And you get the right batch. You understand?
Right, right.
I saw a video the other day. A cop must have did a search of somebody. Honey, she was on the ground hyperventilating.
Yeah, Knoxville wasn't a city for that, man. They should have kept it simple with what Knoxville was doing. They let the other people in other states bring a whole different type of vibe and a whole type of that Knoxville wasn't ready for. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah, yeah.
It's definitely taking toll on our people because, like, not even the powder form, but the pill form. You know what I mean? Like, I got some close people that I know personally done took the wrong pill that had something in it, and now they gone. Ain't
Oh
never.
wow. There have been quite a few people the past couple of years have died from taking drugs, and that's scary.
It's because of them fentanyl based pills.
Yeah. See, that's the thing about getting a pill. It's not prescribed by the doctor, which is, you go to the pharmacy to get it. You can trace everything through the pharmacy. But just taking a pill, somebody handing you and say, oh, here's a Molly, here's an ecstasy, whatever, and you just assuming that's supposed to be it. You really can't say that's a legitimate pill. Because the pill can be in 12 different colors.
Right.
A number, a letter, whatever. And you are banking on what that person telling you, oh, this is a this. And then you put it in your body. You don't even know what the hell that pill is.
Yeah, because you might got one oxycontin that might look this way, but you got 5 generic kind that
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's very true. Yeah,
might,
generic.
you sitting up here taking something that you ain't even
You don't even know. Yeah. And that's what's scary about popping pills, taking drugs, and alcohol too. It's all the same. It's no more than passing somebody a drink. Hey, here your drink. I ordered you a Long Island iced tea, and you don't know what the hell they done put in that damn drink.
Right. And I'm gonna even tell you, be honest about the marijuana. Like people,
Yeah, that too.
they were y'all was used to back in y'all day. Y'all was smoking outdoors. You know what I mean? You know how smoky was like. Man, it tastes like Indo. You said it was Indo.
Okay.
It tastes like some outdoor.
Okay.
What y'all was smoking back then was real weed. It was grown
Okay.
outdoors.
Okay.
The shit these people that calling Zy and the shit that they want to smoke is chemical based marijuana that's grown indoors.
Oh, inside. Okay.
So it's chemically messing with your brain and y'all don't even know it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I don't want that because it ain't no Zy. Man, you know
he's smoking it and he's talking about it.
Look, she done told on you.
This real weed. This ain't
it's
chemical.
organic. We
Still
only smoke all
smoking.
organic, you guys. Only organic, okay?
Yeah.
Just like our food, it's organic.
No
So it need to be growing next to a corn.
Yes,
Right.
ma'am.
Yes,
Corn
ma'am.
field.
Actually, we got the plant right.
We ain't got no tomatoes next to it. It ain't the deal.
You
said they ain't got no tomatoes.
Sir.
Where you get it from? It's next to the tomato patch.
The curry.
Yeah. Inside somebody's bedroom. Ooh. Listen. Got it growing inside next to a bottle of Patron.
Right.
Where you get this from? The grocery store? Got it in the pizza section. Got it in the pizza section. They fell off. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Too funny. Turn your devices on, sexy chocolate. Lord, have mercy. They got me tickled. Oh, my goodness. Shut your mouth. Thank you all so much for listening to The Vault XL. If you'd like to donate to this great network, $sign Beganji, 129 Cash App. All stickers and chat to welcome during the live stream.
Oh, we're back.
All right.
Hold on, let's see.
That's okay. You have a charge?
Yes, we back.
I'm
Oh, we
trying to
going
fix it.
dead.
Yeah, no, that we're going dead, but that ain't what happened, is
What
it?
happened? Why you didn't hear the phone plugged up?
The phone out, the charger all the way back up.
Look, I was
We
saying
had
you've been talking. You could have turned the camera off and excused yourself and got your cord.
look the
Thank you,
whole
Cynthia.
time we've been on like earlier. We saw your notification of add
Oh, okay.
status, and
So
we
it
put the
worked.
phone on the charger, so it was pretty charged. But for some reason, my phone is the new iPhone 13. It still
Oh,
can't
okay. I
even
got you.
hold the
Well,
charge.
excuse me, honey. I'm an Android kind of girl. You know, look, I'm trying to keep lights on. Shut your mouth.
Okay. Hey, we had to have everything compatible. So with
Okay, that's
everything
understandable.
that we do, so we have all iMacs, all iPads, all iPhones. We just
Well,
had to
shut
be
up. Oh,
yeah,
y'all doing it up then. Well,
yeah.
I'm an hour and 20 minutes into this live. Anything else you want to talk about besides catering to drunk women and catering to
Um,
drunk women?
not that I can think of right now, but hey, when you going live, hit us up. We got sexy chocolate and vanilla chocolate. I mean vanilla swirl.
And then got the nerve to be smoking on my damn live stream.
I was smoking this vapor.
What is that?
A vape.
That's a vape.
I ain't
Nicotine.
know what you was smoking over there. I said, look at him smoking on the damn live stream. He said, the hell with it. I'm messing with you. Plus, anything else you want to chop up while we on this live stream before you leave?
Hey, support
Anything going on
the music
in
scene.
Knoxville?
Yeah, that's what we're gonna say. Support the
Show,
music scene.
show love to your local artists.
Yeah, to your local artists.
So show love to.
So what are you two doing right now locally in the industry?
Locally, nothing major, but we have a lot of shows from Atlanta to Charlotte booked here in the next few months. But
Okay.
as far as locally, we really don't.
Locally, we're fully involved. Singer, songwriter, rapper,
Give us your
singer, rapper.
give
Amelia
us your name
Kane.
of your name of your company, ma'am.
Oh, sorry. The name of the company is ILM Entertainment, which is ILM 12 Entertainment, which is our recording label. We have
Where can I find this label?
this label. You can go on iTunes, Spotify, Apple Music,
YouTube.
Pandora, and what did you say now? What was that?
YouTube.
Oh, YouTube, especially. Let's see, Napster, everywhere.
Tell us all what you do as far as what services you offer.
Services we offer, like I just stated, I'm an artist as well as a filming
Okay.
a film a
So you
film
do
tech.
videos. You do videos.
So I shoot videos, I edit videos, he shoots videos, he's editing videos. We record music, so any artist or a local artist that want to get a song recorded, we got you.
Okay.
Need a
Producer. We produce beats.
Oh, great.
Yes,
That's nice.
you need a feature. We do
You have a
features.
studio?
You know, we got 2 studios.
Okay.
Which are local.
Okay.
We can also help with like music distribution as well. So if you have,
So you're multifaceted. You and Vanilla.
yes,
Vanilla.
And
Movie filming.
clothing. We do clothing too. We got our own little clothing
line. Okay. So you got
line.
clothing, production, filming. Do you also take photographs?
And also photography.
Photography. Okay.
We have that as well, an option. And then also, like I was saying, not so much of like our merch. We do have a clothing line, but we also provide like say if you have a logo or something and you want some shirts printed out, we do that as well. Or if you want a design made up, we even do that. We do graphics. Yeah, we do graphics for your logo.
Oh, you do graphics too? Okay.
Something on your clothing line. We also have vendors as well.
Okay.
For like if you want to start a small company with clothing and everything, we have some little bundles like that we can offer, little packages going on right now, as far as getting you the vendor price outfits or shirts,
Okay.
and getting the logos done for you so that we can press the shirts up with your new logo. Just to start, we're trying to get some classes going, like, some one-on-one virtual classes or even one-on-one physical classes where we're just teaching overall business, starting your company, starting up a company. I was just selling lip gloss and lip scrub just a minute ago, so I'm
Okay.
always,
What
get ready to do that.
I'm gonna type in the chat your company. So is it capital letter I?
ILM
Mm-hmm.
12
Mm-hmm. Wait. Hold on, let me go back. 12.
and then space ENT.
Uh say
Like
that.
entertainment. It's
EMT.
ILM. So it's abbreviated. I love music. So ILM
Okay.
12
Okay, I
1
got that.
2 and then space ENT
Uh-huh.
ERTAIN
Okay, wait a minute.
MENT. Oh, I'm
So
sorry.
all together is EMT
ERTAIN
ERPIAN.
No, entertain, like entertainment.
I'm putting I'm doing it.
I'm sorry. Or you
That's
can
not what I'm saying.
abbreviate it.
Okay, right now, space EN.
T
Uh-huh.
ER.
ER.
T as in Taylor.
Okay.
AIN
AIN.
MENT.
Okay.
Entertainment. Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
gonna put that in the chat. Okay.
We have
Any
we
type
have
of work.
seven artists assigned to the label.
I'm trying to look
He,
it up. On YouTube. I
yeah,
am.
YouTube. Yep. So you should be able to find us there, and we have we have a artist that signed to us that even sings and writes country music.
Okay.
So we do all genres. I even write a little country from time to time. So
So is
or
this you? Is this you? ILM in 12 film production.
that is, yes. There's
That's you too.
Oh, work.
well, we got like 2 pages on there. That's the ILM ENT
Okay, because I'm trying to
production.
see if I can find. It's not coming up for some reason. ILM.
And then eventually, what we'll do is, because though that is our filming, hold on one second. That is our filming page.
ILM 12 film.
Yes. But that's for like the other artists. You know what I'm saying? Like that's for like if we shooting videos or something, those are like really other artists. But if you want to find our work, like as far as like our artist pages, you'll
Okay,
have to is it okay if I type it in the chat? Are you okay with that?
I sure am.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then we have, oh, I'm so sorry.
All right.
Let me see here.
How is the entertainment business here in Knoxville, Tennessee? Would you like to elaborate?
Yeah. So I have to be 100% honest. I'm not one of the artists that can say that my city does not support me, because they do.
Okay.
However, um I, I'll let him speak about his thought on how he feels about the scene. But as far as Knoxville goes, I
Did you type it in? I didn't see. Where'd you type it in?
I'm putting it in there. Did you not
Okay,
see it?
that's
I
okay.
typed it in
Go ahead. Yeah, type it in.
the first one in the chat. But what was
I'm
I
just gonna
putting?
tell them to their
Rapper.
website, to their sites. Make sure I get that on there. Anybody needing any type of work, graphics, photography, filming, videos, help with setting up any type of sites, websites, YouTube channels, please feel free to contact them. And if you want to put in your Gmail, that's fine too.
Okay. I think it's and if I go out of it, it'll
Next
take
time, if you want to, because I don't know how long you all want to stay up, if you want to touch on the industry here and things that have happened here locally, if you feel free showing yourself and speaking of a certain incident that happened. If not, we can bypass that and talk about something else.
Oh yeah, we're out. Listen, we're pretty vocal in the community, and
Okay.
everybody knows that we we kind of use our platform for
Okay.
the same thing, and it's just keeping
Okay.
it honest and being real.
Okay.
And you can take us as we are.
Do you want to talk about the incident that happened at Cannabis or no? Cannabis.
Tonight? Oh Lord, I need
I'm 1 hour 29 minutes in. Hey, we what they say, Mo3, we outside.
Oh, they
look at that. They ain't ready for Queen. My fans know how I am. The real fans I got there, I know Queen rocks. Queen still thinks she's 25 years old. Queen still thinks she's 25 years old. I'm outside. Wait, look, where you at? Where you at?
Outside, okay. Yes, honey. Listen, we've had a long day. Hey, Queen.
Yes.
With our respect, we respectfully
decline.
We gonna decline this one, but that's a topic. Let me do my makeup and my hair tomorrow.
You ain't gotta do your makeup and hair to give your opinion.
Well, because we don't.
We can touch on. We can touch on. Well, how about this? We could touch on Black people in the community in Knoxville not supporting Black businesses and entrepreneurs, people with goals. I've seen that. People pick and choose who they want to support. I'll say that. I'm going to say it on this live stream. You don't have to like it. You can take it how you want. You fine with supporting somebody that went pro ball. Yeah, I said that. Come for me. You fine with supporting somebody that maybe became a football player in the league, but you ain't supporting somebody that want to do something such as YouTube or sing or dance or want to be an actress. I find that fucked up.
Well, trust me. I mean, I've had the experience of like not having a lot of support. It comes to a point where they have to respect what you have going on. It's like it comes to a point where you are repeatedly doing the same thing as far as your music, and they see your dedication and they see that what you're doing is working for you. Yeah. And then they want to support. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But not a lot of. I mean, I get enough people to support me. It's just that I wish that it was more.
Yeah.
But
I think we all do. I say that I feel like my work goes unwarranted. All the Googling, all the searching, all the reading, all the repeating, and you get just a few views per video. Yeah. I take offense to it because I know the work I put in. If I knew I was the type that was slacking off, I could say, okay, yeah, you probably didn't deserve no videos. You know what I'm saying? But I put in the work. A lot of these people that's on this platform, all they do is talk, make up stuff, conspiracy theories and all of those type of bullshit. I feel like I put in the work. I tried to bring you objective commentary where you think for yourself. You're not following behind somebody. You're not some puppy with your tail between your legs. That's how I rock. I want you to think for yourself. You form your own opinion. They don't appreciate that. They want to follow, what's expected. Well, that's not really realistic.
Yeah.
It's not realistic. I'm not going to use adjectives. It's not realistic.
I agree.
I don't feel like I get the support I deserve here in Knoxville. People that know me, they don't watch the videos. Like somebody I know right now. We are cool on another platform. Woo, you got so many videos. Yeah, motherfucker. That's what pays my fucking bills. The fuck you saying?
Period.
I got too many videos. You damn right.
It's not a such thing as having too many videos.
But that lets you know right there. You sitting there basically telling me you ain't even trying to watch because it's too many. It doesn't matter. Pick a topic you think you're interested in. Watch the content. You don't like it? Check out. Yeah. But why should I support you and what you're doing in your endeavors and do this like all your damn pictures of you going live, drinking margaritas? Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real. Yeah, I'm crunk right now. You want me to like the shit you doing and your kids and this and who's at the university and all your pictures on the cruise and doing this? Well, support me. Comment on my content. I share on another avenue of articles and stuff. You think I'm just sharing this because I'm bored?
Right. And it's as simple as even just showing support by saying that you watched it, or I didn't like
Straight
this
out.
about this, or
Nothing.
listen. I would love that. Like, I love feedback. I tell people I don't give
It's
a
trifling.
damn.
But to me, it's trifling. You know me, we cool, we copacetic, we don't got no issues with each other. You see an article, somebody posts on another platform, whatever. What's wrong with, like you said, comment or putting a like or a thumbs up? Hey, I see you doing your thing. Woo, woo, woo. I don't get that. And then people, next thing you know, when they see you, think you feeling some type of way. Oh, she got an attitude. And you, hell yeah, I got an attitude because I know what I'm putting in and I ain't getting back what I'm putting in.
Right.
Hell yeah, I'm supposed to feel some type of way. Because this is what happens with this shit here. Soon as somebody goes full throttle, famous, recognized, you're the first one to jump up. That's my friend. That's my cousin. We went to school together.
Right.
We worked together. Who? I don't know you. You understand? That's how people do you. Yeah. They don't recognize nothing until you full throttle.
Right. Until you get to that.
Yeah, exactly. When you're recognized
when
locally,
you already recognized
nationally.
by the whole world, that's when your city it comes out.
Yeah, because let me tell you how I'm gonna rock. First time, it's Tyler Perry logo or some mainstream movie. You get to talking that shit, and I see you talking on another platform. Yeah, we went to school together. That's my homegirl. She came to my party. Shit, I ain't responding.
I ain't with none of that.
I don't know you.
Keep that same energy that you had.
I don't know
from
you.
when I was
exactly.
thriving, okay?
At the bottom, exactly.
And I just needed a share. I
have a problem with that. And my school is like that. These people promote who they want to promote, whether it be a child, adult, or whomever. You put all your stock in whoever you want to, if it's a football player, basketball player, high school, grammar school, college, you put all your stock in a certain person. Then somebody over here in the A corner, you ain't promoting them. You ain't tooting them on Facebook and IG. Yeah, they're doing great things. Hey, check their content out. Blah, blah, blah. But I'm the type of queen, I'm promoting you just because you African American and you above ground.
Yes.
You breathing. You know, show me the same respect.
But yeah, that's why, I'll be honest though, that's why I had kind of just, everybody that's on my Facebook, my Instagram, my TikTok, everybody that's on my YouTube, it's not from Knoxville. I have more people out of town.
I'm done with it.
I have more people out of town and other states that support me in other countries. I could put my stats up here if I could put my screenshot.
Yeah, I mean, and I understand what you're saying. It's to me, it's ridiculous to have the fans here who don't know me, like you said, from Australia and Ireland and all that. And you live right down the street from me, and you don't ever once say 2 words about nothing shared or nothing. I tell people, if it wasn't for you sharing a picture, I'm going to keep it real. You only fucking respond when it's a picture or a video. Like, love, other than that. Post that other stuff about the video, the content from YouTube. I don't get 1 fucking comment.
It's crazy.
Now, a like, share. I can count how many times somebody liked the video, commented on the video, share. Yeah, I take it personal.
Oh, yeah. I posted a screenshot of my dividends and my 1 million streams. Yay, go me. I hit 1 million streams, okay? What? Oh my God, I can't even. Oh Lord, I didn't even think about that. Well, I said 1 million streams just from like the United States region. Overall, 1 song. That's 1 milestone. But I shared it on my Facebook page and Instagram and everywhere else because I was so proud of myself. 44 million. You know how many millions that Knoxville, Tennessee?
Yeah, I'm saying. I already know.
It didn't even hit 1 million.
Yeah.
I haven't had
Guess what?
streams from here, but I have 44 million streams
from
my streamings. From my streamings. And Knoxville.
I have more Google likes than I have actual YouTube likes. My Google My Google right now, if you go into Google, pull up this name because naturally it's changed. You will see how many people have liked the pictures and photos on Google versus my own YouTube channel. It's despicable.
It's crazy.
That random strangers are liking the photos from restaurants, places I've traveled, New Orleans, Chattanooga, whatever. Me giving my opinion about a restaurant, mall,
like
whatever.
your reviews and stuff.
I have more views per Google than my own fucking YouTube channel. And to me, that's unacceptable. Because I put more into YouTube than I do posting a fucking picture to Google.
That's insane.
It's ridiculous.
I feel like you should be on what is that talk? What is that? That app. I feel like you should have your own podcast there.
The Masters, United Masters, you said?
No. Oh my gosh, everybody's on there. It's just audio, no face or anything. It's
okay, that's cool. Well, I've decided that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to branch out besides this platform here.
The app, the academics,
and I'm going to branch out to other avenues doing things because I already know I'm not getting the just due.
I can't think of what it's called. I want you to download this app and when you do, send me a friend request. You can start a full conversation.
Okay.
It's almost like a podcast. It is a podcast. And he's about to look it up right now because I forgot what it is and I use it already.
Okay.
But I'm telling you, oh my God.
Thank you, Cynthia.
Would love you. They would love you.
Yeah, and because this right here, this YouTube thing is bogus because I put in a lot of hard work, research, looking up things, information, and people don't understand that takes time away from me doing other things. Say what, baby?
Clubhouse.
Okay.
Please go download that app tonight or tonight if you have some time. Clubhouse. 21 Savage, Whack 100. All the people that you need. I've
heard of Whack 100. I follow him.
They can tap on, and they will tap on into your stuff because you got the juicy content.
Because I've commented on these stuff, and I haven't heard anything.
You're keeping it real. And going on to Clubhouse, you'll say it's just like a podcast. You get your own section. You can kick people out for being rude. And basically they have like big sessions. It could be 100 people in this one Clubhouse, one podcast. And like say you wanted to speak about something, you can mute everybody's mic. And you can talk about what you need to talk about. And you can unmute everybody's mic and let them discuss what they want to talk about. And I just love it. I love that app. And you can really meet a lot of people like that.
Okay.
And that's the app.
It's unload. It says review your account to continue installing apps on Google Play. Let me see.
Would love it. Yes.
So I have to pay for it?
You don't have to pay for it. It's free. And
because this right here is saying a complete account setup.
It's just like setting up a Facebook.
Oh, like set up your Facebook or whatever. Like it's just like that. You make up your own username, which will be the Vault Excel.
Yeah, but I'm saying right here it's saying add credit or debit card, PayPal, or redeem code.
Oh, you shouldn't be able to. You shouldn't.
Yeah, they want me to pay.
And that's Clubhouse, CLUB, and then house, right?
Yeah, it says Alpha Exploration Company in-app purchase.
I wonder if will it hang up on your body like this?
Like. Huh?
Let me see. Oh, it didn't hang up. Okay, let me check something. I thought it was going to hang you up.
Yeah, I got to pay for that. It's a purchase.
Let me, I'm going to take a picture of the actual. So is it this that you're trying to, and this is like the front that's going to look like. Okay, I just sent it to your phone. Tell me if that is what you're currently trying to download. And it says, and you're saying it's Alpha Exploration CO?
It's Clubhouse, one word, Alpha Exploration Company.
But see, I wonder why mine is not saying that. But see, you have
same picture. Same picture. Yeah, you got to pay for it.
You have Android, and I don't.
Yeah,
don't
but
know.
it's the same picture with the 3 kids up the top. It's the same thing. Affix plus duration. That's it.
I don't know. I don't
You got to
know.
pay for it now.
It doesn't tell me to pay for it.
Is it because it's Android?
No, it shouldn't be that.
Yeah,
Is
because
Android.
it
Let me
asks
go on
for a
and
code. It asks for a code, redeem code, or credit card.
So once you're on the actual Clubhouse, it's telling you to put a code in, and
Yeah,
that.
I was in it. It's got the same logo that you just had with the 3 people hugging each other.
Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
let me show her this because this is what it's showing. Like once you download it, it should have a screen like this where you can log in, and then it says Clubhouse, and it has a hand waving at you.
Yeah, okay, I'm hitting it now.
Okay,
Let me hit that one. Get the app. Clubhouse is doing the same thing. Scroll for more.
that's weird.
Hang out with friends. Get Clubhouse. Let me see. I'm gonna hit it. Get Clubhouse. So okay, it's going back to the same thing. Install.
That's crazy. Cause look,
Account.
I'm
See,
just
right now it says complete account setup. Review your account to continue installing apps on Google Play. Hit continue. Right now, it's got add credit or debit card, add PayPal or redeem code.
it must be because I think what it is you know how some app services have to have you have some kind of card or something. And see, since I'm not with app or I'm not with Android anymore, but I remember back in the day that I used to have to do something like that similar.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm sorry
Yeah,
about that. I
hit
wasn't even
continue.
advised
No, you're
beforehand.
fine. It's not a big deal. I got other, it's always other avenues. If
It
I
says
hit
what is
continue,
it
I
says
hit continue right now. Is that add credit or debit card? That's the
it
screen.
might be something within her apps
It's
because
Android, or it might be Android.
no, because it says Clubhouse is free, voice-based social media app where people discuss
It's not because it's saying add credit or debit card. It's the next screen I
predetermined
went to.
topics or
I can
whatever.
either scan the card by camera or put in my card number.
Yeah, I don't know why it's making her do that, but it might
Well,
be something
screenshot
for
her that so she can actually know that it's free, but it's probably her phone, maybe.
no. It says Clubhouse does not
No, it's the same. It's the same app. It's the same people on the screen hugging each other. A guy, 2 girls.
right,
Same.
and basically you can't get off of that, right? Like
No,
you know
because
when you
it's
download.
showing me this is what it's offering. Like somebody had said months ago, this used to be a great app. The last few weeks, after a recent update, it had been the worst audio experience possible. The audio is chopped, blah, blah, blah. It's bad news first. It's
I'm gonna put in
it's
Clubhouse.
in Google. I'm in Google Play.
Yeah.
So it's
Okay.
legitimate.
Okay. So it's not working for her.
Because even if I do it now, I installed it right now. It's still going back to the same thing.
It's still saying the same thing.
Complete setup.
I had that same issue
Complete account
before.
setup.
You
My
remember that? With the app Android?
email is up under it. Add a payment
With the
option to
baby.
complete your account. You
When
won't be
they had that
charged
moment, I
unless
was trying to put
you
that
make
baby
a
in.
purchase. So
Google
I think
Play.
what they want, I got to give my credit card number or whatever, and then it says add a payment option to complete your account. You won't be charged unless you make a purchase. That's what it says.
Because it sounds like your Google Play is not set up. You get what I'm saying? Like your Google Play app store is not set up. So it's trying to do too much though. It ain't that serious. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
You doing a good job of what
I
you're
have
doing
no
already.
idea, but I've got all my apps: Google TV, Google One,
That's
Google
weird that you're doing
Gmail.
that. And you would
They
think
want me to. I think what it is, they want me to put a card on file to open the account. That's the point.
got you. Okay. That's weird. Because it don't
That's
even
what it's saying. If I decide to have a purchase, then that card can be used.
got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, my bad.
It don't matter. It's just a matter. I guess I have to put the card on file, which
Yeah,
I
because
don't really
it's
want
a
to do
good.
that.
I'm telling you, I don't know what that
I don't
last
really want to do
review
that.
person did, but to be honest, you get to be in there with all these superstars. Like I said, you
That's
could
cool.
join.
I plan on doing some extra stuff today to go on Spotify, different places, try to set up some accounts to, do some podcasts. I want to branch out of YouTube because I feel like I just said, I'm not getting the work I've put in. I've been on this network a couple of years now. I've done a lot of diligent work in the stories I bring. I don't bring hype. I don't bring gossip. I don't bring he said, she said. Every blue moon, I might mention something somebody said, but I never validate it and dwell on it just because I like to have a receipt. It doesn't matter that you heard it over here in Tokyo, Washington State. I don't rock like that until I see it and hear it verified. Then I talk about it.
Got you.
But I think that's an interesting topic we could talk about. Next is about being in the entertainment business arena here in Knoxville, Tennessee, and how sad it is for there not to be any prominent Black businesses in this area, because this city is 30 years behind, not 20, but 30. It does not have the venue that it should have, such as Memphis, Nashville, and Chattanooga.
Oh, not at all. Yeah.
And it doesn't make any sense to have a population of, under 500,000 or 500,000, including the county, and you don't have any Black businesses, stores, hair supplies, beauty shops, people coming to perform here. That's another problem I've seen. It's bad. It's really bad. And I don't think people support African Americans like they should. They cry and moan. They don't have anywhere to go, nothing to do. But you won't even support the people that's here that's trying to do anything, because they're picking and choosing who they want to support, in which that is your choice. So I'm the type, I do me. I'm in my own bubble. I'm in my own arena, and I do me. It's survival of the fittest, in my opinion, at 52. I navigate just the way I did when I was in my 20s. I'm trying to eat. And I don't care what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? It's none of my concern. And it's almost to the point where you have to damn near be heartless. And that's it's a terrible way to be. But when I see that, hell, I'm putting in the work and I'm not getting the just due, hell yeah, I'm feeling some type of way. That's that. I'm going to let you all go. They fell off. That's fine. Thank you. Hold on. She's coming back. Hold on. Yes, sexy chocolate.
Look, I think he's running back there to go get the charger.
That's fine.
But yeah, I want more people in this. I got it. Whenever you, I need you to see me that link, or whenever you do this again, or even if you go on.
Yeah, each live stream has a different link. So every time I go live, I'll send you a different link.
I would love for my one of my.
Yeah, I thought you had somebody else that was gonna come up.
Yeah, I couldn't get a hold of him, but
that's okay.
I know he probably is like, I don't know, he's probably doing something, or either he sleep, one or the other. But
the next live stream tomorrow, because I'm going to do one about Donald Wells probably in the morning, and then the one later in the afternoon or evening, I'd like to talk about the 3 rappers that were found dead in Detroit.
I would love
that story needs to be talked about.
And I'll let the hubby get on the other one.
Okay,
he can go on his iPad.
Okay,
so
you can go on the iPad. Sure can.
We'll all be on the screen, and I'll get his name is is Mo Nasty.
Okay. I think that story needs to be talked about due to all the things going on with Young Thug and Gunna, and it's scary because just the thought that the 3, you're not talking about 1 found dead,
right?
2 found dead, 3, because I had to re-listen to the audio. I said, wait a minute, he said 3.
Yeah, that's
this is 3 people dead in one place. How do you get 3 people dead in a building? That means you had to have help.
That's it. You had that.
You didn't have no 1. You didn't have no 2. You might have had more than 2, because you're talking about 3 dead bodies. That's deep, and I hope there's an update. Now, what these guys were doing, what kind of guys they were, I don't know. I don't know what we're going to find out, their disposition, what kind of people they are, how they treated people, because, sometimes you can be out here doing nefarious things to get yourself caught up to where somebody would kidnap and kill you. But 3 rappers, wow, 3. That's something to dissect. They said they believe 1 was targeted. Okay, well, 1 was targeted. Why you killed the 2?
Mm-hmm. It was dark now.
No, that's cool. Why would you kill the other two guys? You got a problem with Joe Blow. Why are you killing the other two?
Yeah,
What
what
did
does
they do to
it have
you?
to do with it?
Yeah, what do they have to do with it?
What
Because people are gonna cry and moan naturally. You killing the one. You done took 3 people, and they said the building. I think it's a matter of they couldn't even get to the bodies because it was rat infested.
in abandoned. I just don't.
In an abandoned building. So I've got to go back and reread because what I want to know is how did you discover them? Because in an abandoned building, nobody has any business being in the abandoned building, but somebody probably doing something nefarious, him or herself, such as getting high or sleeping.
Right. Or maybe we can even talk about the abandoned buildings anyways there, because they have a lot of abandoned buildings, and that's one of the reformations, what is it, yeah, that they have in those states and everything, of because of that. They're trying to fight against the abandoned homes. The
Well, they
abandoned
need to be torn down. Detroit, everybody knows Detroit is a fallen city. When the economy went down many years ago, and it has just went utterly down. And then there was an issue of people getting on drugs because of the economy. People lost their jobs, they lost hope, they lost faith in the world, God, and they became drug addicts. So then we had an issue of grandparents raising children. I don't know if you know about that, but a lot of elderly people in Detroit ended up taking custody of their grandchildren because the parents became drug addicts.
Oh wow, I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
So it was a ripple effect. We now have unemployed people who can't pay their rent, people becoming drug addicts because they have become fallen by the economy, elderly people now raising their grandchildren. It's just a fallen city.
Lord.
It's a fallen city. And now here comes this news story: 3 dead rappers who were supposed to perform that night, and they go missing. That to me, that's deep because that's not your normal type of story. 3, that's a lot of people.
Yeah, that's pretty intense.
Yeah, it's very intense. You can't even naturally explain 3 people going missing at the same time. 3 people affiliated with each other, know each other, friends in the same industry, go missing because it's just like what they said. They believe it was a setup. Somebody set them up to come perform, and then probably met with them, and then probably pulled out guns, lured them into a car van, and killed them, and then dumped them in an abandoned building. But what's the motive?
Right. That's what I want to get down to. Like,
Yeah.
All the research I can.
Yeah. So we'll chop that. We can chop that up later today. We pick a time to go live later in the afternoon or evening.
Okay.
That way you all can have y'all evening to yourselves, and we can chop up what happened. Who are these young men? Are they gang affiliated? Have they been in trouble with the law? Did they owe somebody, steal something, rob somebody? Why did somebody kill all 3 if one was the target?
Exactly. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I want that notification as soon as, and I'll go ahead and spread the word to my colleague.
Okay, I appreciate that.
And we'll do that. We'll get it. Okay. We'll do it.
All right. Tell Vanilla, thank you.
Vanilla.
Have a good one.
Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you for coming on the platform.
It was good talking to you guys.
Good talking to you too.
All right.
I look forward to hearing your content. If you have anybody else you want to invite tomorrow on this platform about the 3 dead Detroit rappers, please, I will send you the the link, and then you send them to your friends and people you want to join us to discuss it.
All right, we'll tune in.
Okay,
thank you, Queen.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. All right, everybody, that's Sexy Chocolate and Sexy Vanilla. Thank you all so much for following the content. This content was pertaining to when she doesn't know her drink limit. Many of us as women have dealt with women who become inebriated, become belligerent, drunk, do it often, and we've had to babysit them, nurture them, make sure they made their way home, made sure they got to their said location. And at some point it becomes daunting, and naturally it can ruin a friendship when every time you go out, you're with somebody that becomes drunk. They don't necessarily have to be ignorant or use foul language, but it's a job. It can bring on other tasks of he said, she said, women problems, men problems, getting wrapped up in, female drama. And we know alcohol brings out the worst in people, sadly, but it does. So that was the content for this live stream. Naturally, we ventured off into other topics, but the main topic was when she doesn't know her drink limit. And it is unbecoming of a female to be vagrantly drunk in public, act out, talk crazy, become salacious in her behavior, her demeanor, because you want to be thought of in a certain light as a female, period, whether you are drinking or not. But as an adult, you are entitled to do as you see fit. But know that people are watching you and people talk. Do you want to be a babysitter as a female of another female? Always have to be the one that's the designated driver. Always the one making sure this person, female, makes it to the house, makes it inside the doorway, makes sure they don't get in no drama while they're out. That gets old. So that means you need to have a chit chat with your friend, homegirl, whomever. Hey, nothing wrong with drinking, but you need to know your limit. When you start slobbering, falling over, falling out, regurgitating, I can't pick up the slack because I'm trying to enjoy myself. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. Please have a safe weekend. I will be back with more stimulating content. My next live stream will be pertaining to Donald Wells and him talking to local news about his situation with his boys not being able to have contact with them, he and Candace Bly Wells. And the live after that will be pertaining to 3 Detroit rappers found abandoned, dead, murdered inside of a rat-infested apartment building. You have been listening to The Vault. XL.